Hey everyone, my name's Jess. As you know, it's been quarantined for almost 2 weeks. This is the first time I've really been in front of a camera doing anything like this, so I would just like to give everybody a little taste of what it's been like for me here in Sioux, Ontario, in the hotel in quarantine. PlayStation up and going. Goodie bag from the staff. And this is the junk bed. And this has been my bed. Picture of me and Paul. Some Robax for the back pain from sitting in the same spot for so long. Computer witch to Zoom with the fiancé. And that's pretty much it. Hope you guys enjoyed. There we go.
Hi,
Hello.
how are you, Jessica?
I'm groggy, but I'm okay. Okay, well, so my name is Jessica Pelto, and I'm from Sault Ste. Marie, Michigan, in the States. And the last time that I was able to see my fiance was back in March. I don't think that either of us really realized how strongly the whole pandemic would affect everyone and everything, such as how long the bridge has remained closed to anyone except for essential travel, and now with the new exemptions for people in our situation, which is fantastic. Took a long time for them to get to that, but very grateful that they finally did. I was struggling with being separated from Paul pretty bad, and I started drinking, but I managed to pull myself out of that.
I'm really glad that you, even though you had those setbacks at the beginning, you're in a better place right now, and especially today, because today's your last day of being quarantined.
Yeah. Less than 24 hours to go.
Yeah. Tomorrow at like 11:30ish, we're gonna go see Paul for the first time.
Yes, for the first time in literally 8 months.
So how do you feel right now?
Right this minute, I am elated, excited, nervous, a little scared, because him and I have done so many, not necessarily drastic changes to ourselves, but we've definitely grown. We've grown together while being apart.
What do you think was the hardest part of being away from him?
The hardest part was having to be forcibly separated, and knowing that we were literally only separated by a river and a bridge.
I bet also probably another really hard thing for you was the fact that you didn't know exactly when you were gonna be able to come back.
Yes.
You mentioned that you heard kind of like sort of rumors like a few months ago about like when they were gonna release the documentation that you needed to be able to come back to Canada. Can you tell me a little bit about that?
Okay, so I think that was back in late September, I think it was like the last week of September that we found out. And actually it was a friend of ours, Jordan, who shared the link with me to the article on Facebook, and I read it, and I was at work. I burst into tears at work. Thankfully, it was just a tiny little shop with not a whole lot of people, so I could kind of cry, good tears, obviously. Like that was the ray of sunshine that we really needed. We planned a wedding for Halloween. That didn't go quite as planned either. But thankfully it didn't, because my grandfather passed away on October 29th. And so I was very grateful and thankful that I was there for that. And then on the 31st was when, on Halloween itself, was when I got the approval email saying that I could come home.
Well, that wasn't a wedding, but I bet that was.
It was almost even better, you know, like it was like almost like my grandpa played a part in it, is what I'd kind of like to think, you know. I don't know, he must have just done something nice up there.
Hi, Paul. How are you?
Not bad. Yourself?
Not bad, not bad. I just got a few questions. Did you know that it was gonna take so long to be able for her to come back, like to open the border?
Honestly, I had a bad feeling. I did, because usually pandemics they last for years. They don't just last a couple months like people were saying in the beginning. So like when they started announcing things on the news about like the pandemic was starting to spread like worldwide and stuff, my first thing was like, oh God, I hope they don't close the border. But you know, second that went down, I had a bad feeling about it.
You're about to see Jessica in like an hour and a half. How do you feel at this moment? You finally got over all the paperwork, all the time that you had to be away for quarantine and everything. How do you feel?
It still doesn't even feel real. So yeah, like I can't wait to see her. You know, like it's she's my best friend. She's everything to me. So I can't even.
Do you have any advice for all the other people that haven't been able to like get back to Canada to see their family or loved ones?
I guess just hang on. I guess there's an old saying, you know, it's like when you're going through hell, keep going. So just, you know, just stick it out and hope for the best. And yeah, thank God people were making noise and pushing for the laws to be changed. That saved us. So
okay, well, thanks a lot for your time, and we'll see you in less than 2 hours.
He's killing me. He's literally killing me.
To keep your chin up, as hard as that can be when things are just dragging you down, don't give up hope